proud, and AARP Nevada is dedicated to helping vets get needed resources, information, and support to help the community thrive.
Here with their mission is Linda Haschef and Wayne Leroy with AARP Nevada.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you.
All right, AARP, everybody knows about AARP.
And if you don't know AARP. I just wanted to say that.
Nice, good, that was good.
That was very good.
You are going the extra mile to help veterans here in our valley. Tell us about what you're doing.
We are, as part of being a good community partner, AARP Nevada has dedicated time and resources to reaching out to our veterans community. We've got Nellis and Creech and other big military constellations within our state, and it's important to us that we know what their needs are and see where we can come together and bring resources and materials to serve those needs.
I think some of us might not recognize how large the veteran population is here in Southern Nevada, but it's big.
It is.
How many people are we talking?
It's really difficult to say because it's such a fluxing community as far as the veteran population is concerned, especially those that are coming in and out of active duty at either Creech or Nellis. But roughly we're saying that we have 400,000 veterans here in the area that are both retired and that are active military.
That's remarkable. And obviously these people, they have issues that are facing them that we need to make sure the vets are being addressed. Well, what are those issues?
Well, a lot of the issues here are, number one, for those that are recently retiring, of course, is employment. Yeah. Because they have to have a job to maintain their cost. And then, of course, the second biggest factor that many of them need is health care. And with the new hospital and with the new systems that are in place there for health care, that is being resolved very well now.
Fantastic. Good.
Great. Well, you know, Sean and I have been learning about AARP. I know that the last time you were on, we kind of had our minds open. You think of AARP as applying to people over a certain age, but actually the organization does a lot for people of many ages.
We do, and thank you very much for mentioning that. Even though our focus or our mission focuses on the 50-plus community, invariably through the programming and materials we provide through fraud prevention, caregiving, it becomes intergenerational. So it's whoever is part of that family, they're affected by fraud, they're affected by the needs of caregivers, and we make sure that we try really hard to get the materials to everyone in the family.
Absolutely. Caregiving, I know, is high on the list of things that you focus on at AARP. Let's talk about fraud. We've talked about it on the show before about fraud facing the senior community. There's fraud specifically facing veterans. Who's trying to scam them? What are they doing?
Right.
What in particular?
It's the wide variety of things that hit the everyday citizen as well as just veterans. I guess the two that are primarily major fraud issues for the veterans is the scams that affect their retirement programs or their health care after they're out of the military. So both of those are big fraud issues for the veteran themselves that they have to face.
Absolutely.
Which is just so maddening, isn't it? Because in both of those instances, these are benefits that people have earned over a lifetime. Yes. Right? It's just...
And the fraud issues are one that just really cuts into those because it's usually a cash offer that won't meet those needs for the lifetime of that veteran.
Of course.
And so it's a really tough issue for them to face.
Well, I know that you guys are going to be, speaking of face, we're going to be showing some face, going to be over at Nellis Air Show next month. What can we expect over there?
Yes, we are going to have a booth where you can come in and we'll have our fraud specific work for veterans, caregiving specific. We will have lots of fun giveaways for the kids that come too. We will have a big cadre of our dedicated volunteers. That's a big part of how AARP gets their work done. It's through our dedicated volunteers who are passionate about what they do. They will be there. And yeah, we want to show up and make sure the veterans community knows we care about them and they can come meet us and talk to us about, you know, maybe some things we can help them with.
Wow, and are you a volunteer?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, I hadn't realized that.
That's fantastic.
Look, great for you. I mean, you know, it must be, well, first of all, you must get asked so many questions by people, don't you?
Absolutely.
Wow, it must be really fulfilling for you then to be able to share the information.
It is, and it's important from a volunteer standpoint that number one, we have a good product, and number two, that we have a good team to work with.
Yeah.
And so between those things, I mean, it's easy.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's a breeze.
Right.
So we love it.
It's great having you. You're doing fantastic work, and we'll see you at the Nellis Air Show.
Thank you. Thanks for
Great.
having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, see what AARP can do for you. To learn more, visit the website on your screen. And remember, through November 11th and 12th, rather, you can visit them at the Nellis Air Show. You should definitely go out there and check them out. AARP.org/thankavet if you want to get in on becoming an AARP member as well.